Howdy folks, this is Applegeek. Welcome to the final round of Binge React Saturday. It's getting late, I gotta call it quits with this one, but I wanted to get to the Sonic Rainboom episode, Mentally Advanced number 14. Rainbow Dash and the Sonic Rainboom. Really curious to see how this story is gonna go. Although knowing what the kind of stuff that Greg pulls, there might not be a Sonic Rainboom at all. Because he loves to just completely mess up the story. Well, then there's also the rarity and with the butterfly wings thing. So yeah, I got no idea where they're headed. I'm just gonna watch it and find out. Hopefully this will be a little bit less disappointing than the last episode because that one felt like it left a lot of stuff out that could have been great. So I had somebody tell me that this one is going to be a lot better. So we'll see. Mentally Advanced, number 14, starting now.
So, Fluttershy, you remember when my mom used to tell us not
Right
to fly too
Fluttershy.
fast or we might explode, right?
Well, I vaguely remember that your mom and dad didn't fight very much, and your dad used to yell but only at the TV, and that's why I like to hang out with you.
Well, my mom used to say that when I was flying around the house, and for a long time, I thought it was bunk. But you know what? I think maybe it's not bunk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I said she's not lying to me.
I'm sorry. My parents were brutally honest with me too. I know how it can be.
No, it's good that they were honest with me. It's good in this case. Because I just read in the newspaper 2 weeks ago that there's going to be a big flyers competition
Fluttershy.
out at Cloudsdale. Guess how I'm gonna win it?
Practice.
No, it's in 2 weeks. There's no time for that.
Hard work.
Closer. You're getting warmer.
Cheating.
No.
Giving up.
No, cause how am I supposed to win if I give up? Fluttershy, you can't win by quitting.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So how are you gonna win?
But what I really meant was that I give up guessing.
I'm gonna win by flying so fast that I explode. Okay, so everything is really theoretical, so I'm gonna do one trial run, and I need you to watch and tell
Oh,
everyone
boy.
if I did it. If it works, I'll be exploded, so you gotta be convincing. So show me what you're gonna sound like if I explode. No. Fluttershy, you have to be happy if I explode. It's a good thing, okay?
I don't know. I think if I start telling everyone with a great big smile that one of my friends exploded...
It's okay, they're gonna get the context. My mom used to say it all the time. So let's see Fluttershy smile. Big smile. Okay. Big smile.
Bigger.
No?
I'm trying, but I
Bigger.
keep remembering school pictures. I was very fat.
We weighed the same amount, Fluttershy.
Oh,
Let's not think about that anymore. Let's think about happy bunnies, and you tell them that I exploded, and that
Happy
makes
bunnies.
them happy.
My friend exploded. Her mom was right.
Yeah, that was really good. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a shot. You watch me, okay?
So I think the issue with Ponyville is really the leadership itself.
Crash.
I mean, if Mayor Mare is the problem, she's not gonna make the problem go away, right? I mean, heck, she benefits from half of the stuff she does.
Ooh.
Oh no. Rainbow Dash is finally dead.
Oh, I'm not dead. I just screwed up the trick.
Well, could you try harder?
I'm
Because
trying as hard as I can, but you know.
because you're breaking through my wall so often that I'm starting to get used to it, and I don't know how I feel about that.
You know, last week she broke my window. Last month she broke my roof. Of course, the repair guy was really cute. Frisky, too. But if that had been a girl, it would have cost me
Of
thousands
course.
of bits. Sugar Cube, y'all are a bit of a hazard now. Unless you can deal in female carpenters, and you better be willing if you're going to keep this up.
That don't go for those of us with scruples. We just want y'all to pay back the damages.
Oh, sure, yes. Applejack is the one who gets it on with her cousin, but she's the one with scruples. The hell are you talking about? I ain't never done anything like that with my cousin. The Apple family is reputed for their strong legs, and you expect me to believe that as a filly, you never gave in to temptation. The Apple family, thanking you very much for your astute observations, is reputed for an adherence to tradition. That means I have and will continue to save myself from marriage. Right, leaving you with no idea what you're doing when you finally get married to one of your stupid cousins. Rarity, y'all don't even know what you're talking about. Y'all don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Dash, the thread these
said
idiots
that
seem
right.
to have lost is that you need to save up some money and then pay back the damage done to our homes.
Well, I don't make a lot of money, you guys. Dash, sweetie. That's because you're a lazy idiot who sleeps on the job. To be truthful, Sugar Cube, I think y'all could get your job
True.
done in about 10 seconds. If you work that hard every day, you'd probably get promoted. Man, I thought that too like 3 years ago, but you know what happens if I do my work in 10 seconds? I go home. I get paid by the hour. I'm not self-employed.
Well, how many hours did you give up?
Of
before
course
you
she
quit
does.
Well, for the first couple of months, I was just knocking them out of the park.
That's
I
thinking
was
you do work
faster
in 10
than
seconds, they give you
everybody.
more work.
I mean, but then I would go home and I would have to eat noodles and I wasn't getting enough hours. And then one day, one of the older guys pulled me aside and told me to stop doing that. He told me unless I was one of the boss's friends, I really wasn't gonna help myself out. So I tried to be friends with the boss, but then turns out he didn't like the same stuff as me. So then I started sleeping, and now I make enough money that I can put onions in the soup. So basically, Dash's route to financial success is through sleeping and not working hard. That is what I learned. Well, that just flies in the face of everything I've taught.
Wow.
Okay, but how do we get her into a position where
The
she can
system
pay to
has
be Rainbow
failed.
Dash?
Yeah, because this property damage thing is not gonna stop anytime soon.
Pinky
Nope.
recommends we pool our monies, then buy the home for Rainbow Dash and Canterlot. This way, she wreaks havoc on those who deserve. Yes. I was kind of hoping you guys would want to hear about the thing I was doing before I crashed in here.
Was it flying fast? Because if that's all, then I'm really more worried about the damage that you keep doing.
No. I mean, yes, but this time it's flying fast with a twitch.
She means a twist.
Twitch.
Excuse me, yellow girl who came into my house without permission. I think we could have figured that out.
Sorry.
It's not a twist, Fluttershy. You're telling it wrong. They wouldn't call it a twist.
Dash, just tell us what you're doing so you can go ram your head through someone else's
This is a
house.
really extended
She is
scene.
being an idiot, Twilight, kind of like yourself, just for asking what Dash is doing.
Every time I fight, it just gets worse. This has got to run its course, Rarity.
Okay, a twist, if you guys didn't know, is when you actually do a twist in midair. That's not what I'm doing. Fluttershy doesn't know her terminology.
Sorry. I was using layman's terms.
Well, us normal ponies
Dash.
are gonna get confused because we really like sports, you know.
Alright.
Honestly, I couldn't give a damn about sports, but go on.
I don't care for sports either. I think it's a waste of time.
Personally, I just like apples.
Pinkie Pie has found the vantage above you. She has become like God.
I don't like sports either.
Okay, yellow girl, we
Random
don't know. If you're gonna
thing,
insist
but- and
on
she's back on the
slowing
floor again.
this
Okay.
down, you need to leave.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay, good. Go be sorry somewhere else then, please. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry.
God, what was that girl's cutie mark? Like a mosquito buzzing past someone's ear?
That was Fluttershy, darling. It's butterflies. It's always been butterflies.
How do butterflies represent being obnoxious?
It don't.
Huh.
So anyway, my super cool trick plan is to fly so fast
Oh, the
that I
hate is
explode.
strong with
Bravo,
Fluttershy in this
Dash.
one.
That was stupider than I thought it was going to be.
What do you mean, like a sonic boom?
What is a sonic boom?
A sonic boom is when you travel 1,225 kilometers per hour. It creates a loud noise.
Oh my god, science proved my mom.
You can't travel that fast because the wind resistance would rip your wings off.
I'm gonna win the competition and see the Wonderbolts. Sounds like y'all might want to get a new ambition, Sugar Cube. No, I don't want a new ambition. I like this one. Just let her kill herself, AJ.
She can't even kill herself that way. She would need
Are
at
we even
least
gonna make it to
17,000
Cloudsdale?
kilojoules of magical energy just to maintain that speed.
So you're saying it can be done?
No.
Those are my favorite odds. I'll see you guys in the newspaper in 2 weeks.
2 weeks later,
So,
okay.
I know you're real afraid of flying, so I just want to say thank you for coming out to Cloudsdale to help support me and stuff. If you fall down and you forget that you don't have wings like you used to when we were kids, then just scream really loud and I'll try to rescue you. Just try not to fall down while I'm in the bathroom, or otherwise I don't think I can help.
Hey, it's Rainbow Dash. How have you been? It's been ages.
Oh, no way, it's heavy lifting. Oh, you know, it's been okay.
Heavy
How about
lifting.
you?
Not bad. I've been working on the weather plans. My dad was a supervisor, you know.
I know, I remember my spotting partner. I thought you'd do something else with your weightlifting cutie mark, though.
Nah. Say, how'd your speedster cutie mark going for you? Professional racer now, right?
I wish. No, mostly I just sleep. Professionally. But it pays the bills, of course. I can afford to put onions in the soup.
So.
Professional
what about it?
sleeper.
Yeah, my eyesight's still pretty good. I can see you guys.
There's
I'm
a
not
long line
okay
for that
there
one.
Yet.
That's good. I got contacts.
So guess what I'm here for? No, it's okay, I'll tell you. I'm here for the Flyers competition.
Flyers competition. Dash, That was 2 weeks ago.
What? No, it wasn't. I saw a newspaper 4 weeks ago that said it was in 2 weeks. Wait. Oh, man.
I guess you missed it. So, sorry, Dash. Anyway, I got to get back to work. So, yeah,
Seriously?
see you around maybe.
Fluttershy, this is exactly how I failed my equestrian history exam. Do you ever have that dream where you signed up for a class somehow, and then you forgot about it, and then it gets to the end of the semester, and there's like a huge final, but then you can't wake up from the dream? You never wake up because it's your life.
I
I
can
have a lot of
relate to
very
that,
vivid dreams like
actually.
that, yes.
Oh, man. I knew it. I just knew it that we were not going to actually get to see the Sonic Rainbow. Greg! You keep crushing my dreams, man. Oh yeah, there was no outro. So he still frames copyright nonsense. Ah, that's partially right. All right. So yeah, I was right. Well, partially right that it is a lot easier to do the dialogue and story and such that they want to write without having to do the lip syncing and stuff like that. But it's also partially to do with the copyright issues, which is stupid. But I'm just not even going to go there. Oh, no, Greg, come on, quit crushing my dreams. You're leaving the best parts of these episodes out. Oh man. I wondered about that too. When I saw that 2 weeks later, I just like, wait, there was no 2 week break in the original story. It was like the same day, I think, or almost the same, or maybe the next day or something. So, like, I knew that was important, but I didn't realize that was going to be just missed entirely. Oh, man. Yeah, the Fluttershy yay thing, it became. Oh, I'm struggling with what even to say to this one. I mean, obviously, also the reference wise, obviously, more, a whole lot of Fluttershy hate going on in this one. Um, Actually, a little bit of background there too about Fluttershy commenting about her parents were always being brutally honest with her, which sounded like it was a very unpleasant childhood as a result. So. Man, poor Fluttershy has just been completely like abused, at least mentally, her entire life. Wow. And then thinking this cool picture, she was fat. Is it that? No, that doesn't make. Well, I guess you can make it whatever you want when you're writing your own story. But I say we've all the scenes where she's been a little Philly, she's skinny as a string bean. So yeah, whatever. But uh, yeah, I feel like we're building towards the rainbow, and there's nothing there. Just the hate. Is there ever going to be an episode where it's actually revealed why Twilight hates Fluttershy so dang much? I mean, this just goes on and on and on. It's not that it isn't funny, but at some point I would like to see an explanation for that. There's got to be something behind that. Uh What else? Yeah, just little bits of backstory, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Obviously, skipped the whole thing with Rarity and the butterfly wings, so there wasn't anything there. Hmm. Yeah, I said I'm struggling with what to comment about on this one. Not a whole lot of references or subtext or anything, and yeah, I don't know. The story was kind of disappointing on this one too. To be perfectly honest. So, maybe the next ones would be better. I don't know. Let's keep going on these. Yeah, at this point, I'd have to check the dates. I suspect that these. I'm going back to episodes that were done. I don't know if these were prior to the end of the actual RDP series or not. I'm thinking they were. Just feels a little bit out of joint here, but I got so used to the artwork style and animation and everything of the RDP series. It's kind of a bit of a jolt to go back to this, original MAS stuff, especially with the still frame thing going on. But yeah, it's necessary, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm utterly failing on this one. I mean, most of this episode basically just consisted of the two long scenes: the Rainbow Dash Fluttershy at the beginning, and the whole extended library scene with them basically just being mad at Rainbow Dash for wrecking all their property and sleeping on the job and everything, and then Fluttershy and whatever. Oh yeah, I guess that with that bit with kind of being a professional sleeper. Yeah, that's a really long line waiting to become a professional sleeper, I'm sure. Long line of people waiting for that one. I said that's what's screwed up in the system. When you're paid hourly, and then it. Well, but who's letting her get away with actually sleeping on the job and then doing intense sex? I don't get that, but yeah, I'm gonna say if you have an attentive boss or supervisor or whatever, if you do your work really quickly, it's not like, oh, now you're done, you can go home. No, it's like, oh well, we can find more work for you to do. So no good deed goes unpunished. So uh oh yeah that man, that almost completely skipped my mind. The part about the dream where if for sign up for a class and a class and then forgot about it, and then there's a final due and whatever. Crazy. I know it's a cliche, but I actually did have a freaking dream like that once. I had forgotten all about it until I saw this. Um, yeah, it was really bizarre. When I was back in college, I remember having a crazy dream where like I had literally forgotten about a class. Like I'd not gone to the class like the entire semester or so, or just about the entire semester. And all of a sudden it was about, the end of the semester and, finals come up, whatever. And I was like, I knew none of the material, none of the content or anything. It was just, it freaked me out. It seriously did. So I actually have been there. I don't remember much more details than that, but yeah, that was a freaky one. Well, anyway, yeah, it's not much more to say on this. Well, I guess that wraps it up for Binge React Saturday. I feel like I ended on kind of a lousy note here, so I apologize for that. But it is late, and I'm getting tired, and yeah, I just can't do any more of these. So probably pick this up again sometime here this next week, and go from there. I am busy tomorrow, so probably not. Maybe tomorrow night, but I'm not promising anything. So. But hey, you got a half dozen things to watch today, so it should be good for a while. All right, well, thanks as always for watching, everyone. And yeah, comment away, let me know what I missed, what I failed on, yada yada. And we'll catch you again in the near-ish future. Have a great night, everyone.